Alien 3 in 3, 2, 1, go.
The very first thing after we start is I see PLD talking about how you hate SNES controllers. PLD's already talking about how much you hate SNES controllers. That's just too funny.
Dude, I'm playing on the Game Boy interface. I'm not touching that SNES controller for this game.
I don't know why you gotta hate on the SNES controller so much. Alright, so first thing
Start and select buttons.
Dude, the start and select buttons are terrific. Alright, so the first thing we're doing is we're gonna head down there and grab a key card. We won't use it right away, but we'll need it multiple times throughout. And then we're gonna go through event section to grab another key card because this is Alien 3.
A great thing about these doors is that you need the key card every single time you want to open a specific door. It's fantastic.
And then, like, they also, right here, this key card is in this box thing, and there's no indicator at all. There's absolutely nothing showing you that there's an item there. Most items, like, there'll be like a little black dot on the ground to let you know there's something there. But the second key card, nah, they decided that was way too much work.
Also, mouse movement on a Game Boy game, fantastic. Well, mouse cursor movement.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. The menuing's not too bad in this game. But yeah, I mean, it's weird that they decided to go with like that mouse movement type thing. I don't know why you would ever go with something like a mouse movement. Alright, so that door we needed the second key card, and then this door we need the first key card. These buttons that you see us walking past, we're actually pressing them. It just doesn't take... I mean, you'll see like our guy, you'll see Ridley, I'm pretty sure Ridley, right?
Ripley.
Ripley? I've never seen the movies, so...
Oh,
Bang
God. Oh my God.
Bang and Mo
we go.
yell at me for it, but I've never seen the movies. I've never seen a single Alien movie. But so the buttons are pressing,
Ridley.
turns off the fan.
Ridley's gonna solve this.
Hey man, you never know. Alright, so there we're grabbing the torch and switching to the second key card. I
forgot this.
Nice.
They're 5
We
seconds
need the key
ahead.
card. We need the torch to get through one door. To get through it once and then get back through it again. So after we get that, we're going to Death Warp. We'll do that a few times throughout the run.
We have 3 lives. We're gonna use them all.
Yeah, there's a lot of backtracking, as you'll see right now, because I just went to this vent section a second ago to get the second key. Well, I'm going back through it again to get the flamethrower so we can destroy some eggs.
Flamethrower. Still, we're gonna destroy eggs, but it's just gonna be walking, like no real game going on yet.
The good thing is, though, is the walking animation in this game, hands down the best walking animation.
So we
The
immediately
strut.
drop. Huh? Oh yeah, we immediately
the
drop the
strut.
torch because we don't need it anymore.
Yep.
Well, I do anyway. Some people drop it on a different spot, but
Yeah, I dropped mine a little bit later than you do.
yeah.
It doesn't really matter where you drop it as long as you drop it at some point. And you do have to drop it because the inventory space that you have in the top will actually fill up. So if you don't drop the torch at one point, you'll have to drop it at the very end.
Yeah, we need
actually
6.
finish
We
the
need
game.
6 items, and we have room for 5. All right, killing our first eggs. We need to kill 17 eggs in total, and we are actually on a rather tight timer here. We need to kill all the eggs before some magic number of seconds, so that we get the optimal, well, not the optimal, the minimal amount of spawns that we have to kill in the end.
EBC just asked if anybody's picking up the knife. EBC, I was actually just joking with bangerra about picking up the knife this run.
Yeah, the knife is a great mystery. Nobody knows what it does. It's just there, in the bloody corridor.
So it's pretty much like me. It's just a giant mystery, and it's just there. Nobody knows why, but it's just there. Alright, so now that we, so we're going to go through a section again, but this time we're not going to Death Warp. We actually have to go all the way through this so we can get to some eggs. Unfortunately, this game, they put very little into this game, but to increase the length of the game, they decided to add a lot of backtracking. So Death Warping skips a lot of the backtracking, but we still have a lot of backtracking left to do.
A lot of backtracking.
So I'm going to damage boost through the that egg right there because I'm going to Death Warp again. And the facehuggers don't do a whole lot of damage, so...
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, don't...
Try to get as low as possible.
Don't kill me. Alright, we survived, we survived. That was really close. That was really close. At least that was a quick Death Warp.
So now that we got those eggs and the third key card...
Don't forget to go down.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. We have this section down here that is just all by itself, and it's got 5 eggs in it, so we need to come all the way down here. So we kind of came to this section right at the start to grab the first key card, but if you'll notice, we can go left instead of right. There's nothing over there except for a computer system. The computer system, if you activate
the
it...
map is there, dude. Oh.
Well, that's what I was talking about, the computer. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be, is some computers, but there's just like computers or whatever over there, and when you when you activate it, it'll show you a map and tell you how many of each alien you have left to kill. But since we're speedrunners, we already know how many we have to kill. We're trying to go fast, so we don't need a map.
Oh, I got 2 aliens, just 3, 4... Wow. Sure. Whatever.
So in other words, what you're telling me is you're going to have horrible alien luck coming back.
Yeah. We'll never see those aliens again. So yeah, they're useless now, but we need to kill 14 of them later. And they're the main reason you lose time in this game.
Yeah, I don't know why, but okay, so we have a flamethrower, but we can't kill anything with it. We can only destroy the eggs with the flamethrower, so...
This guy's never
we're...
seen an alien.
Dude, it's a flamethrower! It can kill these things! I don't need to have watched the movie to know that a flamethrower can kill aliens.
So I didn't press a button for some reason, so I had to go back and press the button.
Oh no!
Yeah, I hope I still have the time required for this 36 facehuggers.
Yeah, I think you'll still get it. A pretty open window. But no, so what we're working on now is destroying all the eggs, so the facehuggers will stop spawning. We need to destroy a certain amount of eggs, which is a static number, and destroy a certain amount of facehuggers, aliens, and warriors, which the number changes based on how fast you go. And that egg didn't want to destroy for some reason. So when we first started running this game, we were trying to figure out exactly how many aliens kill, and we eventually found out that the faster you go, the less you have to kill, and the number stays the same if you go around the same speed. It's a game. That's the best way I can put it.
So yeah, the game incentivizes you, is that the word?
Yeah.
to go as quickly as possible.
So I mean, that's one thing that makes it perfect, is it's pretty much wanting us to go fast, and that's what we're aiming for.
Speedrunning this game is the only thing that makes it, like, playable.
Bearable? The bad thing is, this game would be pretty much impossible blind, because there's just a bunch of random stuff that they never give you an indicator for.
Can I get some quiet because of this counting? Well, I'm not counting yet, but
I
it
am.
will be soon. Alright, we're good.
Alright, I actually messed up my count a little bit, but managed to save it. I should be good.
Now we need
so
a
what-
facehugger to spawn, which isn't
Yeah,
happening.
I actually got mine. I got lucky and got mine. So, what we were doing right there is we have to kill 36 face, because, like I was saying earlier, we already know how many we have to kill based on how fast we're going. So we go into that area because that's a good spawn point for the facehuggers. They just spawn a lot right there. So we'll just kill 35 of them and then death warp, and then hopefully get the 36th.
Which I didn't. Well, I did now, but it took a while.
And now we got to kill 7 aliens.
But yeah,
That's
we're
one.
both on track for the best spawns that you can get, that you can hope for.
Come on, spawn. Thank you. There's not a whole lot you can do. We haven't found a way to spawn things any better. So we have found locations that kind of spawn things a little bit better, so we just go to those and pretty much just hope for the best. So I had like really good warrior RNG right off the start, but the last 2 kind of trolled me. So
You mean
might be
alien
able to catch up.
RNG? The warriors are the
Yeah.
ones at the end.
Yeah. Did I say warrior? I meant
Yeah,
alien.
yeah.
Yeah, so I got a little trolled right there on the last.
Yeah, mine weren't great either, so... But now comes the big one. We need to kill 14 warriors, and their spawn rate is just... It's all over the place.
It is. It's a crazy spawn rate because sometimes like you'll have 5 on the screen, and other times you won't have any on the screen for like.
A minute.
This is one of the. This is easily one of the worst parts of the game is the alien RNG.
So yeah, Atroz is about, I'd say, 20 seconds ahead from what I can hear. But that says nothing. That says absolutely nothing.
And what we'll try to do, we're going to try to get them to spawn as close as we can to the door. Kill the last one right next to the door, then we don't have to walk very far to transition into the next area. So the whole idea is to try not to have... I mean, they can spawn anywhere on this screen, and they have horrible spawn rate, as you're seeing now. This is... I'm getting trolled, dude. This was actually a really good run, too, up until the Warriors. Big surprise. Oh, come on, hit the... Damn. And I'm over here being a marksman. Alright, so I need like 1 or 2 more. I should have been done with these really bad RNG. Bang, I think you might actually pass me right here.
So, I'm ahead, I would think.
Not good, huh?
Yeah.
I just finally got my last one.
We're like 5 seconds apart. But that means nothing.
Because we still have RNG
Oh
left.
my god. This final fight, dude. This final fight. So this can either go really smoothly, or just not at all.
Yeah, I was pretty sure I was easily on world record pace right there, but I had some of the worst warrior RNG.
So, we're gonna go fight the queen, and the queen you can't kill with your weapons. And once she touches you, you die in 1 hit. So I've got a... And these corridors aren't big enough to go past her. So if she spawns in your way, you pretty much have to despawn her by moving her off the screen. And
Which is
this
never an
can-
easy feat.
Nope. And this can be absolutely horrible because, yeah, I'm having really bad luck so far.
I've had a despawner one time before I got to the switch.
Wow. You're
Right
ahead
after I
again?
hit the switch. I had a despawner again after hitting the switch.
Alright. So yeah,
once
you probably
more.
won.
Now it's just I need to get her to spawn. Come on, Queen. Oh, dude, come on. There we go.
So yeah, even though he had more troubles getting the queen, he still won, because there's no way I can speed this up.
And I got the extra cutscene.
Yeah, we got it on the exact same time, by the way.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, so that is interesting.
Alright. Good, and the piston didn't glitch out on me, so...
Okay, yeah, neither for me. So yeah, I was doing some runs, and the piston glitched out for me 3 runs in a row, which is kind of horrible, like 15 minutes into a run.
No. And done.
And
1608.
done. Oh my god, dude, you beat me by half a second.
Yes!
Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible.
I accidentally dropped the toolbox too.
Oh my god. Look at this. Ah.
That RNG, man.
But yeah, that was super. Look at these cutscenes. What, dude? It's on the frame tied on the fucking. Wow. All right. On the stream. Sorry for swearing. On the stream, it's tied to the frame. That's
But
incredible.
I clearly won. So
You
that's
clearly
what
won.
matters.
Look at this cutscene, dude. Unbelievable.
Oh
Well-
wow.
Are you kidding me? We just had a race that was like 3 seconds apart, and so it was like, bam, closest race of the marathon.
We had to top the 3 seconds. We can't just let that.
I even won with. No, you won. You won with the score. You got 2 extra prisoners alive. Darn it.
That is
See,
the
that-
tiebreaker. That is, yeah. It's in the rule book, I'm pretty sure. Instead of something about the knife, it says the tiebreaker is the score. So congrats.
Thanks, man. That was a fantastically awful race, Atroz. Thank you.
That was. RNG, man. You gotta love RNG.
Well, thanks everyone for having me, and we'll move it over to the next, hopefully good run. So yeah.
Good run.
All right.
It's-
I don't know whose audio we're grabbing, though, so I'm going to ask both you guys just to hang out
All right.
Alright.
We can hang
for
out.
just a little bit.
Well,
We're
the next
capable of
run,
hanging out.
I say unless they changed it, the next one should be Contra by Inning.
Oh man. See,
That's right.
actual good games with more aliens.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys didn't get your fill of aliens, we got Contra the Alien Wars, which you might know because it's a super popular Super Nintendo game, but they also have, like, a port of it on the game. It's interesting. You can tell right away it's obviously a port, but it's slightly different.
You've
It's
got
something-
your character taking up, like, what, 57% of the screen?
Well, how else is he supposed to be seen?
I don't know, man. I love it when they just import characters from the Super Nintendo and just leave them. Just leave them. Get all the pixels in.
Those sprite, like, it's so detailed, it's beautiful. You don't want to change or manipulate that. Just keep all of that beauty together and slap it in the middle of this screen that is about as big as it.
So I guess before we were cut off, there's another way of beating this game, Alien 3, and that is by literally not doing anything for, I think, an hour and a half, and then a rescue ship comes to get you, and it's game over. Well, it's not game over, it's just you got rescued. The game is over, but it's not technically a game over. It's just you
So
beat
yeah,
the
I
game.
mean, it'd be pretty much equivalent to bad ending percent. So if anybody ever wants to speedrun that, just so we have a video of it, please do. If anybody wants to sit around for an hour and a half, and you have to actually pay attention too, because there's cutscenes.
Yeah, you
skip
need
the
to skip the cutscenes because they'll just stay on the screen forever.
All right. Well, enemy TV is already in setup, and afterwards, actually, he's got another one. Well, he'll be racing one Bloody Candy, who I think is maybe here.
Yeah, I'm here.
How you doing, sir?
I am doing fantastic for waking up at 11 o'clock my time.
Perfect. All right. So I'm just gonna yank enemy. I'm just gonna grab him. He's in here now. He can maybe hear us.
I can maybe hear you.
Maybe he's surprised.
No, I'm ready. I'm sort of.
I'm teasing you a bit, so I'm gonna need to wait a minute.
He's in here now. He can maybe hear us.
I can maybe hear you.
Maybe he's surprised.
No, I'm ready. I'm sort of ready.
All right. Well, we're gonna be back in about 20 seconds while they get the audio switched over.
Okay.
Stay tuned. Enemy TV gonna be running Contra the Alien Wars.
This Contra game is so weird.
Yeah, it's like both a really awesome port and a really terrible port at the same time.
I mean, not a port aside, just like the levels.
Well, I mean, they did what they could from the SNES version, I guess. I imagine they had to cut some out just for space.
Well, I mean, just like the difficulty. Like, if you change difficulty, like the levels are just not there.
Oh, yeah, that's super weird. Yeah, that's true. What this says here real quick. Okay. I'm live, apparently.
You're doing normal. Nice.
Yeah, I'm doing normal.
Full game.
Yeah, so yeah, we get to see the full game run, hopefully. Hopefully this does not go sideways. Yeah, so on easy mode, there's you play like what, 3 stages or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's 3. But we're gonna do normal, so we get to see the quote unquote full game. If you're used to the Super Nintendo version, it's not gonna look like the full game. There's 1 stage missing, I think. But whatever, you'll see that as we go. So this is Contra the Alien Wars, a port of the Super Nintendo version of this game. And immediately you will see... Oh, I forgot the timer. Okay. That it runs at a much slower rate of speed.